Hello everyone. In this video we are going to see that how we can install and configure the AWS CLI on macOS. So for installing and configuring the AWS CLI, first we need to download a package and then we need to install it, and after that we have to configure it. So let's get started. So first of all, open any web browser and here type AWS CLI for macOS. And we are going to use the version 2, which is the latest version from the AWS CLI. So let's click on the first link, and in this page we getting an option that we can install the AWS CLI by using command line interface or by using the GUI, that is user interface. So I am going to use this user interface version. So just click on this link. So it will redirect you into a link, that is this one. So we need to download this package. So just click on this and then click on allow, and it will start downloading the AWS zip. So we have to wait until this download is getting completed. So now our download is completed, and now open your Finder and go to your downloads folder. So here you will see an icon like this, that is AWS CLI2.package. So we need to install this package. So for this just double click on this icon, then click on continue and click on agree, and then install it, and it will ask for your password. So provide the password and press enter. So now our AWS CLI is get installed in our laptop. So close this, and to confirm it that AWS CLI is getting installed on your system successfully, open a terminal and here type the command, that is AWS _version. So it will give a output that what is the version of AWS CLI is getting installed in your laptop. So for first time it will take some time to give the output, but after that it won't take that much time. So we have to wait for it. Yeah, so now we can see that our AWS CLI version is this one and the Python version is this one, which in background AWS CLI will gonna use. And now if we type AWS _version, so yeah, you can see that it come now very quickly. So now we have installed the AWS CLI into our laptop successfully, but now here a question arises, like how my laptop or any other machine in which AWS CLI is getting installed, so how it will know and how it will contact to your AWS console, and how it will know that where he has to launch the instances or doing any other stuff. So for this we need to configure our AWS CLI to our AWS account, so that whenever we run or whenever we want to do anything from our CLI, so it will directly go to our account and they will perform all these things which we want to do. So for this we need to create a IAM user and we have to bind them with our AWS CLI. So for that, go to your web browser and here open the AWS console, and now sign in with your account. So this is our AWS console, and here click on services, and here you find an option that is IAM inside security identity. So here click on this IAM. So it will open a page like this, and here on the left hand side we have to click on the users. So click on users, and here you can see that I have already created two users, but for this practical I am not going to use this users. For this I am going to create a new user. So for this click on add users. So here you have to provide the username. So you can give any name which you want. Here I am giving CodeOps. So it's CodeOps, and here we need to click on this access key programmatic access. Like we want to access it through the CLI. Here you can see that CLI, SDK and other development tools. So we want to contact the AWS console by using CLI. So we need to click on this checkbox and then click on next permissions. After that we have to set the permission for this user, so that in this way we are telling to this that you are allowed to use only those services. So for this practical I am not going to very deep into that. I am just using an existing policy of power user. So click on this attach existing policies and here type power, and at the last you will see an option that power user access. So simply click on this and click on next, and here we have to provide the key pair value. It's optional, if you want to provide then provide, otherwise you can also leave it. So here I am typing code ops and value like for practical purpose, and then click on next, and here we have to click on create user. So here you can see that this is our access key ID and this is our access key. So I recommend you that please don't share your access and secret key with anyone, because with this key anyone can do anything into your account to any of the person. And you can also download this into a CSV format if you click on this download CSV. So now we need to register our system by using these credentials to configure the AWS CLI. So for that go to your terminal and here type a command, that is AWS space configure, and then press enter. So as you can see that I have already configured my AWS CLI with a user, that's why it is showing this one, but now I need to overwrite it. So for this simply click on this icon and it will copy this access key to your clipboard and here paste it, and now we have to provide the secret key. So click on this, copy it and paste it, and now we have to provide the reason name. So for this you can go into your AWS console and here you can search that in which region you want to continue. Like if you want to continue in Mumbai, then you have to provide AP South 1, and if you want to continue in North Virginia, then you have to provide that US East 1. So here I am typing because I want to continue with US East 1, that is North Virginia. So here I type US-East-1. You can type accordingly to your region. So click on this. So here it will ask for the default output format. So you can provide here YAML or JSON, whatever you want, or you can simply leave it. So for leaving it to default, just press enter. So now our AWS got configured, and for checking it let's do some practical. So here I want to list my all the instances which are running on into my system. So if I go to my EC2 services, so here we can see that I have two instances, one is in running and one is in stop state. So now let's confirm this from our AWS CLI. So for this type AWS EC2, because these are EC2 services, and here type describe hyphen instances and then press enter, and here we can see that it fetches all the information of these two instances into our CLI, and this shows that our AWS is get configured successfully, otherwise this output will not come. So that's all for this video, and in next video we are going to see that how we can launch our instances or terminate our instances by using AWS CLI. So for this please tune to our channel, and if you get any useful information from this video then please subscribe this channel and hit the bell icon so that you can never miss any update from our channel. And thanks for watching.